Welcome to Enter the Vault.
These are the chronicles of two fat nerds on a quest to do as little as possible with their lives.
I'm Connor Christian.
And I'm Dean Case, and this is The Happy Accidents with Rather Not Know.
Say it behind my back, right behind my back. You're out the door to a different friend. When I do not know, when I never will. Pass on the message. Yeah, say it behind my back, right behind my back. Out the door to a different friend. When I do not know, when I never will. Pass on the message. Cause I'd rather not know, rather not know, not rather not know, rather not know, rather not know, rather not know, not rather not know, rather not. Yeah, say it behind my back, right behind my back. You're out the door to a different friend. When I do not know, when I never will. Pass on the message. Yeah, say it behind my back, way behind my back, out the door, different friend when I do not know, one that won't pass on the message, cause I'd rather not know, rather not know, no, rather not know, rather not know, rather not know, rather not know, no, rather not know, rather not know, no, rather not know, no, rather not know, no, rather not know, rather not know, no, rather not know, rather not. Your words may be medicine, but ignorance is bliss. I'm so content with this, I'm so content with this. Your words may be medicine, but ignorance is bliss. I'm so content with this, I'm so content with this. Your words may be medicine, but ignorance is bliss. I'm so content with this, I'm so content with this. Your words may be medicine, but ignorance is bliss. I'm so content with this, I'm so goddamn content. Rather not know, rather not know, no, rather not know, rather not know, rather not know, rather not know, no, rather not know, rather not know, no, rather not know, no, rather not know, no, rather not know, rather not know, no, rather not know, no, rather not.
Okay, so here we are again, episode 4 of Enter the Vault.
Episode 4.
This is the second time we've recorded this.
It's not the second time, it's the first time.
It's the second time, Connor. Just admit that we fucked up.
Okay, we fucked up.
We fucked up
pretty hard.
We tried to be all serious and stuff and do a segment or a whole episode about basically where the shop came from and the ideas of it, because a few people have asked about the shop. Because,
yeah, they've been curious about it.
Yeah, because we've barely spoken about it, which is because, as we learned when we recorded the first one, there's not actually too much to say at the current stage.
It's pretty, not bland, but dry,
Yeah.
I guess is the best way to say it, because it's business. I mean, business is never interesting.
No. Well, it should be.
It should be, but like, come on.
It's
we all
not.
did business studies in school. It's
Yeah.
not that interesting.
Well, I didn't, which is worrying.
Oh, I did. I got
this.
a D. So you're going into business with the wrong guy. at least I have prior experience.
So we've got no experience
and D experience.
and D experience.
Good enough.
Shit.
I could have got an A, but I just didn't. No, I couldn't have got an A. I was shit at business studies. I just didn't try. Didn't care.
What do you think you could get now?
Seeing as I probably, I guess if someone like challenged me to it and they're like, "Oh, we'll kick your gran in the tit if you don't get an A in business studies," then I'd probably try like a little bit harder. But if they were just like, "Take this test," I probably wouldn't try and get a D again. I could probably get like a solid B if I wanted to.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm a B kind of guy. I'm not an A kind of guy. I'm a B kind of guy. You know what I mean? I'm happy with B. I can be happy with B.
Yeah, I'm pretty much the same. I think I was just all B's and C's for my GCSEs, so I did okay. But I was never a shining example.
No, I was all C's and D's and a U.
What was the U in?
Oh, it was in a extracurricular ICT.
Nice.
Yeah, I just didn't do anything for it. The teacher knew I didn't want to be there. She was just like, "Fine, just hand something in." I was like, "All right," did. It was just like nothing.
Was it MOS? Microsoft Office Studies?
Yeah, pretty much.
It was the most boring shit.
It was the most boring shit.
I don't even know if they still do it.
No, it was basically just like, make a slideshow. Now make a timetable or whatever. It's like, hate it. It's the worst.
Anyway, before we forget, that first song that we played was Happy Accidents with Rather Not Know. That's out on Don't Ask Records. They're on Bandcamp, and it's on a split with 3 other bands. And we're going to be playing another song off it later, probably at the end.
Anyway, so back to the shop that we said we were going to talk about.
Yeah, what we're going to do is do a section a week on just what the shop is about, and how
almost-
it came to be. So
Yeah, almost like a documentary, I guess.
yeah, but like not interesting.
Yeah, not interesting. Well, I don't know. But a lot of documentaries aren't that interesting. Like,
True.
I mean, I'm saying like 98% aren't interesting. They're the odd like few that are like, wow, that really blew my mind. But a lot of them are just like, this is grass. Grass evolved from other grasses. And you're like, I don't care.
It's like Country File.
Oh, Country Files. It's sometimes gold, but mostly
Exactly.
yeah.
Exactly that.
It's like mostly it'll just be like here are the sprawling moors of Yorkshire, and you're like, oh, this is so fucking boring. Oh, it's just like here's a different daffodil. Here's what you can do with lilies. Here's a sheep giving birth. Let's get a close up of its vagina. You're like, what the hell?
Yeah.
It just comes out of nowhere.
Here's the same featurette on beavers that we do once a year.
Because it's like, remember beavers used to be in the UK.
Yeah.
There you go. Interesting fact for anyone who didn't know, beavers did actually used to be, as did bears and wolves and stuff.
Wolves, yeah.
But we just hunted the shit out of them, and because man is the best. Man is number one. Woo. And we now we decided, yeah, fuck it, let's just reintroduce them. I think they're actually reintroducing wolves back into Scotland.
Yeah.
How baller would that be? I can't wait for those hunters to actually have someone who could hunt them.
Some real survival shit going down up in there.
Everyone's all. I think everyone's just all mad about like fox hunting, right? Because foxes can't really defend themselves. But I think wolf hunting that'd be fine because like I think it'd be like a 50-50 kind of thing where 50% of the time you go out to hunt a wolf, you're gonna be the one who's getting hunted, and
But you gotta do it with a fucking spear.
yeah, none of this.
Like-
Actually, that's it. Like no more gun hunting. That's what I've always said, right? Like I like don't get hunting as a sport because it's like, well, I get it as a sport, right? But I don't get the people who are like, oh man, you shouldn't ban hunting because hunting's a sport. It's like, okay, if you want to make it a sport, right? It's not about the killing of the animal, it's about the tracking. It's like, why don't you just do it all about tracking then? You could develop a way that you could hunt an animal, right? But without ever killing it. It's kind of like a laser tag kind of thing. See, like if the whole thing is about the hunt, like the tracking of it, and then you can just laser tag and it goes like bloop bloop bloop. You killed it. You're like, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to kill anything, like an innocent thing, to hunt it down and track it. Just kind of like do a Batman v Superman thing. You know what I mean? Just be like, just let I won. All right.
I outsmarted it.
I outsmarted you. I'm gonna let you live, but I outsmarted you. You remember that. Don't have to blow its brains out.
Yeah, or I'll send a pack of dogs after it.
Yeah, or just
Basically do all the work for you.
Yeah, that's not really fox hunting. Like the late, like that. I think that's the reason it should be illegal, just because it's a fucking lie. It's not hunting. It's just fox. It's fox hunting watching. That's what it is. You're watching something else hunt, and you're going like, "Bravo, that was me. My dog killed it, so that means I killed it. It's my trophy."
So we're going to talk about the shop, right? We're trying to skirt away from talking about ourselves as much as possible.
We hate it so much
because we hate saying or even thinking that
Positive
we're
things.
okay at something. Maybe it's horrible. But week one, we're just going to talk a little bit about like, hey, if you want to do something and you have an idea for it,
go for it.
just go for it. Yeah, like I came up with the idea whilst having a haircut.
You're like the opposite of Samson. You just get gradually smarter as your hair falls off.
Well, since I cut off my dreads, I guess
Well, yeah,
everything's happened. So
I think anyone with dreads is a bit like, duh. Not because, just because the like dreads are so thick, they're just blocking all the vitamin D.
yeah,
you get
man.
into anyway. When your brain's just slowly. Did you read about that this week?
No, go on.
That the UK actually doesn't get enough sunshine for most of its inhabitants to get a healthy dosage of vitamin D.
That explains a lot.
That explains a lot. That explains why we're really pale.
I am particularly pale.
Yeah, I only noticed this year how pale I actually am. I used to think I was like my dad. Like my dad could pass off as a Southern Asian like fellow after he goes like on holiday. His skin just goes like ridiculously tan and like leathery and stuff. And I used to get like a little bit brown on holiday and be like, yeah, I'm just like my dad. But as I've gotten older, I'm just like, nah, man, you're a pale white kid. Live with it.
Yeah, I'm forever going to be pasty, I think. Anyway, the shop came up with it whilst having a haircut in a barber's. And essentially, I just took it to Connor and you were like, yeah, that's
man.
cool.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's a cool idea. I don't mind throwing money at this. Let's go.
Yeah, and then we just started business planning. Like,
Business
from the
planning
get-go.
is not as boring as I thought it would be, but it's still pretty dry. It's just a lot of stats
Yeah.
Just sitting there and looking at stats. Like, let's just make sure we can actually make money off this before we even attempt to
Yeah.
do this.
The biggest advice that I can give about the business planning is just kind of, if you've ever written an article or an essay about something that you like, just do that.
Do it like that, yeah. Just, yeah.
Because we went through our first draft of business plan. We then took it to this awesome dude called Dev at the council.
Devrin, I think his name is.
Devrin. And but everyone calls him Dev.
Yeah,
He's
man.
a sweet guy, man. He's a Bexley Council head of new business, and he literally sat us down and went through the business plan page by page. The one of the first things he said was that it needs to be a bit more personal, and you have to show how much you're interested in the subject. Because when we first wrote it, it was all very figure heavy and just
all very just like, comic books are selling this much, and this is who they're selling to. And this is why we want to sell them. He's like, yeah, but you're not really convinced anyone that you want to sell them. You're just telling people why you should sell them.
Yeah, exactly. We're so into it now that we are using a wig as a pop shield for this podcast because we're just DIYing everything.
Well, no. Yeah, it's only me that has the wig as a pop shield. Dean has his own pop shield, and he's used my microphone's protective casing as soundproofing for the other side of his microphone, and all I got was a fucking wig. How is that fair? At least yours looks semi-professional.
Well, I can remake the sound shield if you want me to. It's not a problem.
No, it's fine, Dean. It's fine.
I can just cut a bit of foam.
No, it's fine.
All right, then. There's no problem, is there?
No, we're all good, mate.
Okay. So, if you didn't know, we are still in lieu of an opening date. As of today, it is the 6th of August, and we still know nothing.
Nothing at all.
I was asked to kind of break down the legal process as well. Just while we're on this subject, I might as well do that. Basically, what happens is you have a solicitor that has to sign off all the terms with the landlord's solicitors, and then that goes through the estate agent, and then you pay your money to the estate agent for the deposit and the rent. They sign everything off, and then you go, okay, here's your keys, here's your shop, enjoy that. What seems to have happened is some kind of horrendous clusterfuck somewhere in the middle of all of that, which has meant that everyone's like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I don't know what stage of the process we're at. Like, yeah.
I'm pretty sure we're essentially waiting on our landlord's solicitors to do some stuff after some terms that we had to negotiate and that kind of thing. So we should hear back soon. If not, we're not going to be like just giving up on this project. So we'll be finding another premises hopefully soon if this one doesn't go through.
Definitely. Oh, we ain't giving up. We're going to Conan the Barbarian this shit. Just tank on through.
So yeah, that's another thing. If you are considering starting a business, don't expect it to be handed to you, I guess.
Yeah, don't expect it to be hunky-dory from the get-go. It's not.
You might get very, very lucky, and well, I hope that you do if you're going for anything like this, because it just saves you a lot of ball ache. But I wouldn't go into it expecting everything to just fall into your lap.
Nah, this is hard work.
Yeah.
They say on a Thursday afternoon, just chilling in their room.
Very true.
Yeah.
I mean, we both work jobs, so there's going to be a period where we're working 2 jobs, which will be interesting to see if I'll survive.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if we have any semblance of a social life, which we will not. I mean, I think we spend a lot of time together as it is. I think it's going to get
a bit weird. I think we're like a married couple.
Yeah, I was just about to say, it's going to feel like we're married. It's going to feel like a sitcom. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's going to feel like a drudge, man. Just constantly
how can I emancipate myself from this relationship? And they're like, you can't. You've signed a contract for a 10-year lease.
15.
15
Even better. That would be like
that's
getting on our ways for like a silver jubilee, man.
Whoa. Is that 15 yet?
20, I think.
No, a silver jubilee isn't 20. Okay, let me think. The golden jubilee was in 2002, right? And that was 50 years. I think it's 25 years, a silver jubilee.
All right.
I'm just
Sorry.
I was just saying. And then hasn't it been the Diamond Jubilee recently, like 60?
Yeah.
Cool, man. Good on the Queen for staying alive for so long.
Yeah.
She's not done anything, like, really. I mean,
Particularly,
I know she, like, did some stuff in World War II, I guess. Like, didn't she work for the post office or something? Like,
Yeah.
something really scary. And then she just kind of sat on a golden throne for the rest of her life, and we all love her for some reason. She's kind of like that gran who's, like, a little bit racist, right? Because, like, your mum's like, you have to love her. She's your gran. And you're like, all right. Same with the Queen. It's like, what do you do?
Yeah, and then everyone else in the world is like, oh, she's really like old and racist, but you got to go visit her.
Yeah.
Right? And that's why there's such a tourist boom in the UK.
Yeah, that's literally the only
Queen.
reason, like, the Queen and the royal family should be around. It's just because they're the most money-raking tourist attraction ever. It's basically like if America literally had Disney World on their money. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That doesn't surprise me. Give it 50 years.
Give it 50 years. Walt Disney's going to be on the back of a note. I can see that.
Yeah. Or just Iron Man or...
No, not Iron Man. Nah. I mean, no matter how big like Marvel gets, it's never going to be... I know they're part of Disney, but what I'm saying is, like, they're never going to be as big as the Disney name.
What about Stan Lee?
Again, no. Like, no, Stan Lee's, like, up there, but he's not quite Walt Disney. Come on. Like, Walt Disney is essentially untouchable. Like, we could, like, it's been, like, floated around that he was, like, probably, like, an anti-Semite and stuff, right? And, like, that kind of stuff can come out and still, like, everyone loves him. Like, everyone loves everything his company done. Almost, well, not everyone. But what I'm saying is it's, like, pretty much universally loved. It's like, that is an empire. You won the game. I think if you're Walt Disney, well, no one's Walt Disney anymore because he's dead. But, like, he won the game, I think.
He's alive in our hearts, man.
Yeah, man. Well, not me. I don't really give a shit. But what I'm saying is, it's alive in Bonnie's heart. Yeah.
We're going to play another song. Oh, yeah. This is Tracing Paper by a band called Stonethrower. And you can find them on Bandcamp. Again, if you're listening to this on YouTube or whatever, there'll be links in the description. And if you're downloaded it, check out our Facebook page or Vault Comics, and it will have, like, every band will be tagged in the post, and anything else we speak about will probably be linked there if we remember to put it there, because we're just so fucking professional. Enjoy.
Try
And we're back. And that was, again, Tracing Paper by Stonethrower, apparently. And again, you can find them on Stonethrower. You can find them on Bandcamp.
Right, so we are not doing formats anymore. That's what we've learned about this podcast.
Fuck it. Fuck formats. Fuck trying to play to people's expectations of what a podcast should be. We're just going to not do what we want, but do what we kind of feel like. You know what I mean? We don't want it to happen this way. It just kind of happened this way.
It's a little bit like a radio show, if anything. Just a little bit of chat. Like, there's little Steve Wright like clap now and then just play a song.
Yeah, man.
It's not all of our songs are related to us as well, so it's not like we're just playing random stuff. It's mostly stuff that we're going to be pushing as much as possible through the shop. So if you want to buy some tapes and stuff when you're coming in for your coffee,
and you've already got a vague idea of who you should be looking for.
Yeah.
Go us.
It'll be sweet. We're so good.
We're so good. We're providing a service. We should be government funded, actually, under the Arts Fund. You know what I mean?
If anyone's listening from the Arts Fund,
if that's the thing,
if you want to send us some money, just feel free, man.
Or Gran, if you're feeling a bit loose with your change at the moment, I mean, I wouldn't say no to a tenner right now. My gran used to do that to me all the time. She used to like mafia slip me tenors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was the worst because she never gave any to my other little brothers and sisters or my big sister. It was just always me, and then they'd find it and they'd have a go at me for being like my gran's golden boy. So I didn't ask her to favourite me. You know?
Do you think the mafia adopted gran culture?
Oh yeah,
they're all about family, right? So
yeah,
like...
no. The mafioso definitely adopted the gran culture. Like, because think about it, who's the scariest person in your life? Even if you're a mafioso.
Yeah.
It's your fucking gran, innit?
Yeah.
Because your gran's not afraid to get a little bit medieval with you. Like, mums are always softer than grans when it comes to punishment.
Yeah.
Like, so obviously they're going to be super respectful towards their grans and only do things that their grans will approve of. You know what I mean? You never watch a mafia, like in every single mafia movie, there's like one guy or every guy, like as soon as their mum walks in, like everyone gets all super respectful and they're like, oh, hello, Nonna. No, and they're just like, and they're like, oh, don't hurt the granny. I want to see a mafia movie where someone's like, oh, can you fuck off, Gran? Seriously, I'm torturing someone here. It's not like, oh, I don't want any fucking lasagna right now. Please get out of my face. That's the one great thing about having Italian relatives, because my uncle's partner, she's Italian and her parents are obviously Italian. She's got the coolest last name, Ravazzotti. It's the coolest.
That's
yeah,
cool.
Ravazzotti. It's the coolest name. Anyway, but like her mum, Angela, who's like, I guess kind of like my step, but not really. She's just an old lady that I know. Constantly feeds me, man. Whenever I go out to Australia, she's always out there at the same time. And she's like, eat, eat, eat. Like if I finish my food, she's just like, you want more? And I'm like, no, thanks. I'm full, really. And she's like, more gnocchi. And all right then, yeah, go on.
That's basically my nan. She's a feeder through and through.
My gran's a feeder, but she just can't cook. So,
right. So we was talking just then about playing music and stuff. Something that we're going to have to be careful of, maybe, because we use iTunes to organize and catalog our stuff, obviously, because, you know, we're like 90% of the other consumers in the UK.
Mm-hmm. Where iTunes is our primary, because I don't want to fucking use Windows Media Player. And yeah, then there are a few other music organization tools, but none that are as widely used as iTunes, which today, as of the 6th of August 2015, is now illegal in the UK.
Technically.
Which makes no sense. Like, why would you make iTunes illegal? I mean, number one, iTunes, like you said, are probably just going to perform a patch where they're like, okay, we don't rip CDs anymore. All right, now we're not legal. And number two, like, you kicked yourself in the nuts, UK government. You really did a bad.
I mean, say that I think it was a group called Music UK who put forward the proposal to make CD ripping illegal again. It was legal for like a really brief period in 2014, and then it got
re-legalized, I guess, recriminalized.
Yeah, they changed it this month, and I believe they were in negotiations last month because I remember reading about it. But essentially, they're trying to help the UK music industry. But it appears they're probably actually gonna end up doing more damage to it.
Mm-hmm. Because you've just essentially stopped any. Because the whole point of the music industry is finding new music from the underground and then bringing that to the forefront. And you're going to make it exceptionally harder for yourself if like people can't share what music they've discovered. We're never going to have new trends if you don't let us make new trends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, we have permission for everything we play, just in case any of you guys are listening.
Oh, just in case any of you guys are like, oh, this is a pirate radio station now. It's not. We do ask people if we can use their stuff. And because they don't have any record labels, we can, that's literally all we need.
Yeah. Unless they was all like big and ended up on Warner or something. And then
yeah, but they wouldn't, like, this has already happened, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's just play another track because I'm excited to play this one, to be honest. It's fucking badass.
Oh, it's so rock and roll. It's the best.
It's like the 70s and I can't really explain
it's like the 70s like jizzed on an MP3 file and then they left that MP3 file in a shoebox under their bed, let it fester for a little bit, and it just came out as this real 70s jammy funky mess. And that's what you're going to find with F.Y.T.O, Ocean Delay.
And you can find them on Facebook and SoundCloud and loads of other places. Here it is. Are back again. That was F.Y.T.O once again by Ocean Delay, and that was a really short segment, but we're pretty pissed off about the iTunes thing, to be honest. We've been talking about it like all day and a bit of yesterday.
A bit of yesterday wasn't out yesterday.
No, but we was talking about the illegality of music.
Oh yeah, we were talking about the illegality of music. Yeah.
in general now, because apparently that's what they're trying to do. How long do you reckon, right, until streaming services fully take over?
Well, fully. I mean, you mean like there's no more digital copies of music?
Because let's face it, the internet is only getting faster.
I mean,
now.
not digital, physical copies of music. I'd say 4 years. I'm gonna say 4 years until CDs and stuff like that are a little more than just memory. Like we'll still have them, but they'll just be underground. You know what I mean?
I mean, we've seen the vinyl resurgence, but it's not quite on the scale that it needs to be at, to be honest. I don't know if you've seen that Spotify have launched in it's either Sweden or Switzerland. I can't remember where they're based.
It's
Spotify
a place that's all free and like has good, hopefully,
has good stuff going on.
Yeah, it's a high standard of living.
They've launched Spotify Business, which essentially would put me out of a job if I wasn't doing the comic book shop.
Yeah, it basically just like with your subscription pay for like all the mechanical licenses. Okay.
So you pay a little more than you would for a regular Spotify subscription, but it covers all of the licensing. You can make your own playlists. Any artist that's in that playlist gets their little cut of PRS or MSPS, what we have over here, MCPS rather. And all of that just goes into a pool, gets sent out to the artists, and it's all automated and covered for you, which in the UK currently is like a bit of a grey area. They're probably not going to let Spotify do it for a while, but it's getting here. So what do you think, right, in 10 years, the main genre of music will be? Like the most socially...
That's fucking impossible to predict, because in 10 years, like, let's think about how much music has changed in 10 years, just in the charts alone, right?
From R&B to...
Yeah, because that's what it was back in 2005, right? 2004, 2005. It was all fucking like Khalees and Outkast and Beyonce.
Yeah.
And that was, I think, around 2004 was when we got our first Freeview box. Yeah, we got our first, like, I remember Freeview just like blowing my mind. Like, what? We're basically going to have Sky TV. And my mum was like, yeah, I guess. Like, we're going to have more channels than we do now. And that blew my fucking mind. That to me was like a huge evolution in TV.
Yeah.
It's like, fucking hell, we don't have to pay some mad subscription just to get more than 5 channels. Sick.
4 channels, because you could never fucking pick up Channel 5
Oh, Channel
anywhere.
5 was the worst. Like, not only did it have shitty programming, it just had shitty reception. Like,
everywhere. Like,
everywhere.
Even me living in South London.
Yeah, in a major city.
Couldn't pick up Channel 5 properly.
Where do you think Channel 5 was situated? Like John O'Groats or something like that? Yeah. So only people around the northern tip of Scotland got it, got amazing.
An offshore oil rig somewhere.
Yeah, that also wigs me out that we used to fucking send TV like as signals through the air, and that we picked up with our aerials rather than like digitally, like satellite and all that shit.
Yeah, well, we still do that to some extent.
Yeah, we do it to some extent, but but not what we do anymore.
It's pretty fucking mental if you think about how many radio frequencies are just
that are just passing through our bodies right now.
Yeah.
Well, number one, we have all like our phones' radio frequencies passing through our bodies all the time.
Any wireless networking that we're doing at any point.
Yeah, there's just waves, or it's like we're being barraged by silent waves, like
constantly,
like a serene ocean taking over us. Whoa.
I wish that you'd have said that before we played the Ocean Delay song, because it would have been a
perfect... That would have been a perfect segue.
Yeah, a perfect tenuous segue.
Well, whatever. Like, it doesn't matter. It's happened. We just let it
slide. Like the quality of this podcast over the last
4
episodes.
Yeah. Well, even the first one was pretty gash.
I guess. If anyone is listening, just to bring this up, as we mentioned this in the failed recording of this, if you want to send us anything, artwork, stuff you're working on, things that you think are cool, your music, just bands that you like that you think might suit this as well, like, send us a link on our Facebook page or through our email address, which is hello@vaultcomics.co.uk. That's hello at vaultcomics.co.uk.
I thought it was .com.
No.
It's .co.uk. Oh, I've been sending emails to the wrong place then. Just when I wanted to send you an internet funny, a chain letter. Oh man, chain letters were the worst.
Yeah, right. Do you remember when they were at their peak before Facebook kind of took over?
And then it became the shit post place.
Yeah.
I remember when they were. I used to send chain emails. No, well,
Connor,
you perpetuated it. No, I think I I still get them from my mum. Actually, I could probably whip one up right now if I needed to. Yeah,
try it. Let's just see what we're doing.
It's just it's normally something about Australia. Normally,
excellent. I always remember the ones that were like, "Send this on, or you're gonna die in your sleep."
Oh yeah, it's like the one that became really popular on Facebook around like 2009 was like think of your crush's name, right, and then share this to 5 people, and whoever you're crushed on will kiss you on the mouth this Friday.
Yay!
What? That's mental. How does the internet change people's minds, man?
Well,
what?
These are the things that we have to answer.
These are the things we have to answer in our head.
We can't possibly answer them on this podcast because these questions are way too big for us to even fucking comprehend properly. I can see this email chain just looking at Connor's phone to the left of me here, and it looks pretty hefty.
I'm sure. No. These are all different ones. These are when I was begging for money and telling her about the shop and stuff. What the fuck?
How long did it take you to tell your mum that you was doing the shop?
When did we think about doing the shop?
Let's say
April, right?
Yeah, let's say April.
Yeah, it took me until like late June.
So yeah, I told my mum like straight away, mostly because I was like she lives around the corner from me, so I'm more obliged to see her than Connor is to see his mum.
What?
Don't worry, listeners. This is what I have to put up with 90% of the time when I'm being friends with Connor. Just never listens to me. Always thinking about himself.
I'm not thinking about. I'm one of the most generous people I know. Oh fuck! I can't find any of these things. Like, I hate my mum so much. Why does she always? I can't find any of them. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Were you lying?
No, I wasn't lying. It's always like between like my Uncle John and my mum and Susan, who we mentioned before in this episode, and it's always just some mad shit. Like,
I swear, my dad works at Sony,
and I get all the cartridges first time. But the thing is, I can't show you, or he'd be fine. I hate that kid in school. I was never that kid in school.
Same.
There was always that one fucking cunt who you knew in school, right? That's it. I hate this kid so much. I'm willing to lay down the C word to talk about him. Whenever you played like games of like make pretend and stuff, and you'd be like, shooting or whatever, and then you'd be like right next to him. You know, like in the Matrix where Trinity comes out of nowhere and she's like, "Oh, dodge this,"
yeah,
like pops a motherfucker in the side of the head. Right? That's basically what you do to this kid. You're like, boom, and he's like, dodged it, and you're like, you can't dodge a bullet like that was aimed directly at your head from like 2 feet away. Or you shoot him and he's like, bow, bow, got you. And he's like, bulletproof shield. It's like, there's no such thing as a bulletproof shield. He's like, oh, I got one because I don't know.
My dad works at the government.
He works at the government. It's like, where is the government? I don't know. I've never been with him.
Our government are everywhere and nowhere at the same time.
They're everywhere. They can see everything, but they know nothing of the rebel uprising that's about to happen. What? And it actually says that kid was spitting the truth, and his dad was part of some like shadow cabinet rebel party that was fucking going on.
Jesus, there's like a plot line to Spooks.
Holy shit. We should write into Spooks and be like,
oh yeah, when they got cancelled, like what, 2-3 years ago. Oh yeah, write into them now.
Yeah. I know that Spooks isn't on TV anymore, but we can make them back on TV. Like, we'll let you have this one for free, right?
If you're listening, guys who made Spooks, the BBC, right? If you're listening to this for some fucking reason. Well, we've got one insider actually. We got Lucas, he works at the BBC.
Holy
Lucas, if you're listening to this, right? Pass it up the chain, mate.
Yeah, man. So it's a kid It sounds more like a Twilight Zone episode.
But less paranormal, I guess.
Well, we'd make it paranormal. So we kind of start. So the weird government party are actually the reptilians, right? Because in the mid 90s, everyone started discovering them. Like George Bush Senior is a fucking reptile or whatever.
According to David Icke, yeah.
Yeah. So you have to. Is that the guy from? Who's that guy? David Icke.
He's just a famous conspiracy theorist, I guess.
Who's the other guy that's really famous?
Alex Jones?
Alex Jones. That's it. I was thinking. I kept having Jim Jones in my head.
Infowars.com.
Infowars.com. So it's kind of like that. Everyone's all these really smart guys at Infowars.com have started spotting them as shit. So, but the thing is, right, with Infowars, it's a bit like the boy who cried wolf, right? They might actually stumble upon something amazing one day, but they just don't have the decorum or the fashion to be able to express their views and their facts in a way that we'd all believe them. Because it's been like, you told us about haunted cheese once or something like that. And you said that all the beaners or whatever you said were taking away all of our human rights by, brainwashing us with burritos and stuff like that. You're like, what makes you think we're going to believe you now? And they're just screaming. They're like, you got to believe us. And it's kind of like a boy who cried wolf parable. There you go.
Yeah. That wasn't the plot line at all.
Actually. Oh, no, it wasn't at all at the beginning. So, yeah, so these guys, they've stopped because they've been caught. So they're like, shit, we have to go into the underground. And they're slowly rising their way back up through.
Right.
Yeah, and this kid.
Covert means.
Yeah, that's what I mean. This kid, he's seen his dad do some odd shit. And maybe we don't reveal the kid telling the lies to the other kids. That's the big punchline. It's a bit like another one of my weird, short films where it just twists in the middle for no reason. So this kid finds out his dad's a reptile. And then just cuts to him in school telling his mates, and they're like, "You're a fucking liar. Get away from us." That's it. It's just the kid crying. That's it.
The end. Roll credit.
So basically, and maybe it was all a lie, and the kid was just trying to get friends, or maybe he was telling the truth. I know that's why you don't tell lies all the time, kids.
See, it's moral story as well.
Yeah.
Well, I guess there's nothing to be said about that. This is Commonplace.
What's Commonplace?
Simply shaking the shit for
Oh shit, the name of the song. What's the name of the band? God damn it. Nothing to be said by Commonplace.
So I'm gonna leave that bit in, but I'm gonna play the song before he said, "Oh shit." He didn't get my bad segue.
I was looking at you, not the screen. That's why.
What's new? I am really good looking. I mean,
I wouldn't say really good. I mean, I'm not saying you're bad looking, but you're not like really good looking. You're just mildly good looking.
sweet. Well, that's better than like
Bad looking, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I'd take mildly good looking. Like, I'd take that and run. If someone, I've had someone, who said that? No one's ever said that to me. But like, if someone did just go like, "You're quite attractive," I'd be like, my whole life has been a lie, because obviously I think I'm fucking horrendous. And there'll be some days I have a good day. I'll look in the mirror and be like,
"You're not horrendous. You got a rocking beard, man."
I've got a
It's
rocking
like,
beard.
good job that's in fashion now, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, you look like
I'd look like a fucking hobo.
yeah. Sony Pictures have released a list of films that they're gonna fuck up over the next couple of years.
Oh shit! This big list of movies. Again, this has only just been released today, so 6th of August, and so obviously we know about Ghostbusters. Everyone already knew about Ghostbusters. That's going to happen, right?
So we got a release date for it now, which is the 15th
July the
of July,
15th. Yeah.
2016.
So we have less than a year to go, people. But the one that really got to me, the one that really hurt my feelings, just kind of felt like a jab in the nuts a little bit, was Jumanji, because I loved Jumanji when I was a child. Jumanji was like my favorite film of all time. You know, you got Robin Williams, you got animals doing stupid shit, you got monkeys, you got Kirsten Dunst, I guess. I don't know, she's kind of shit.
Mary Jane, man.
Yeah, man. Mary Jane was, again, just a bit of a two-dimensional character, but whatever. She was pretty much a two-dimensional character in this, but you're a child, so that's what I mean. Like, the only thing that was cool about that movie was like the stampede, the monkeys.
That was awesome.
That was the coolest. When that first stampede comes out and like starts messing up the house, and that fucking pelican comes along and steals the board. I fucking hate that. Every time I saw that, I just wanted to slap its fucking jowly beak and tell it to fuck off. Like, get away from that. Let them be happy. I mean, like, if you didn't have the pelican doing that, then you wouldn't have the awesome river rapids scene where they're trying to get the board back, and the fucking little kid who's like half monkey now, like, goes upside down and grabs it. I love that movie so much. Like, so cool.
Getting passionate.
Yeah, I am getting passionate.
Little tears coming up in his eyes.
I've all got little tears, like little ones. Okay, really little ones, but just the ones used to make my eyes wet, not the sad ones.
So they're rebooting Jumanji.
So when you say rebooting, are you saying they're gonna like make a? Don't say it, tell me they're gonna make a franchise out of it. Don't tell me they're gonna make a. I can maybe forgive one movie. Don't.
It's been pinned as a reboot, not a remake.
Why? Why did it need to be that? Why couldn't they just like? Didn't they learn their lesson when they tried to make a Jumanji TV show?
Oh yeah, that was pretty fucking bad.
That was bad. I watched that once when I was ill. I didn't even want to watch it.
It made you worse.
Yeah, I was like, oh! I was around at my stepdad's mum's place anyway, so I was like dying because it just stunk of smoke in there. I was like, ugh. But like,
nice.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of other stuff. I'll quickly go down the list. Money Monster.
No one knows what that is.
The Shallows.
No one knows what that is.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Patient Zero.
Yeah.
The Magnificent Seven.
Cowboys.
Why? Why?
Because right, it was perfect once, and all the old people love it. And do you know who has loads of money?
Old people.
Old people. Yeah. So they'll just trying to rake them in. That's all it is.
But no old people are gonna go see this because they're just gonna watch the original. Like the Magnificent Seven is one of my granddad's.
Yeah, that's all it'll be. It'll just be a really expensive reminder.
Yeah,
to pretty watch the old movie.
Yeah. Underworld 5.
Wouldn't that be cool? Just like if movie companies, right, instead of remaking movies, just did like poster runs, right? So like once a month, right, Universal will just start putting posters up everywhere. Kind of like, not just like the original movie posters, but like some kind of like neo-arty posters, like in all the cool parts of town. or whatever, just for like
Classic
old,
movies.
They're classic movies. Like if they just started putting up all these like weird, arty, like gory horror posters around for like Frankenstein and stuff, and just making hype for like their old products and getting people to go out and buy their old shit instead of like ruining their name by making it again, just revamping the hype. And that's a way better idea, right? Anyone who works at any fucking movie company can have that. You can take that one again for free. I'm just full of ideas today, man.
Yeah.
I am rocking the ideas today.
Left, right, and center.
Left, right, and center.
Passengers.
Don't know what that is.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Jumanji. This is on the list as well. We know. We've just discussed that. The Dark Tower.
I feel like I know what.
I've heard of it. I don't know what it's about though.
Oh, Resident Evil 6.
Oh,
Right. Do you think that's going to be based on the game though, Resident Evil 6?
No.
Okay. Is it just? Do you think it's going to have Mia Jovovich? Sorry.
Oh, well, from the other.
From the other Resident Evils. Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. I mean,
Probably. I find it weird that people think she's hot. Like, no disrespect to Mia or Miller or however she pronounces her name. I'm sorry if I got it wrong. Whatever your name is.
She's not listening.
She's not listening, but like, what? Well, maybe.
No,
There's a
she's
realm-
not listening. Let's face it. Anyone with a life
Is
is not listening to this.
But maybe she doesn't have a life anymore. Because what have you seen her in recently? Come on. I think-
Nothing.
yeah, career's gone down the drain. This is her only career. It's Resident Evil. That's fucking sad.
God,
I
that's
can see her
upsetting.
maybe listening to this.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably with like a gun in one hand and a lot of
Bottle of
pills in
whiskey.
a bottle of whiskey in the other, and some pills in the whiskey.
Yeah.
There you go. Just to really
Give it some fizz.
put it to a soda stream. Oh, imagine whiskey to a soda stream.
We got to try that one day.
We have to try that one day. I mean, it probably tastes fine because like people order whiskey with soda.
Yeah.
That's like a drink that people have. So
I guess the soda would make it taste a bit more bitter though if it was just soda water. But if you had
a soda stream.
soda stream, like the actual carbonating process,
Mm.
it might like bring some pop to that shit, man.
Oh, the burning pop, man.
So, Resi 6 is probably not based off the game. Let's face
No,
it.
that's not going to be based off
The
the
other
game at all.
movies are not based on the games at all, really, and they're all pretty bad.
Mm.
Not as bad as the Silent Hill movies, but
They're still pretty fucking awful. Like, I watched the first one. I watched part of the first one, and there's like that bit where the fucking robot lady's like, "You're all gonna die down here," and all the fucking lasers come out, and they're dodging them, and there's just that grid. It's like, just do the grid in the first place. Why don't you just do that? But no, it's not as funny or as interesting if they.
here's another one:
Oh,
Bad Boys 3 and
And
Bad
4.
Boys 4.
oh, do you know what else is? I've just realised.
Go on.
Jumanji's coming out on fucking Christmas.
Oh no!
Way to ruin quick Christmas, you
Yeah.
grinchy bastards. Fucking
Not
pricks.
this Christmas, like we should say. It's
Next
Christmas 2016.
Yeah.
I just hit my face on the microphone stand. Sorry if you heard
Christmas.
that. You tore me apart
but
with a remake of Jumanji.
that was okay. We'll let that slide. 'Cause
Yeah,
at
it's
least it
alright.
was like in time. I mean, he had to time stretch a lot of words, but
Yeah.
it's fine.
Right. Bad Boys 3 and 4.
And
Why?
this is the one I'm actually most excited for. Not Baby Driver. Baby Driver sounds stupid. I was just looking through. But Barbie, holy shit, there's a Barbie movie coming out. How
In
cool is that?
2017.
In 2017, yeah, that means they're spending some time on this, man. They're not just going to rush it. This is going to be a deep. They're finally going to take the Barbie mythos seriously, man. They're finally going to give it the respect it deserves. It's gonna pander to the audience it needs to pander. Not pander to. It's going to accommodate the 21-year-old male. It's going to finally.
I think we're going to see some real like depth of character.
Yeah,
in the
with this Barbie movie.
Some real
yeah.
emotional
I think maybe
shit.
she might have her credit card cut off. And
Oh
she'll have
my
to find a
God.
job in the real world.
Do you imagine like a kind of Confessions of a Shopaholic, but with like a Shawshank type? Like
shit.
grittiness to
Yeah. Like she goes to prison for credit
Fucking
card.
shaves her hair off.
Oh my God. Starts becoming like a fucking prison pimp.
Yeah,
Like,
a peddler.
oh, she becomes Teabag from Prison Break or something like that. Just like a serial rapist. Oh, Jesus. That would be the best Barbie movie. Please make that into a Barbie.
Then she comes out of prison, and all of her friends are like, "Oh my God, we
What
missed
was
you
it?
like so
And she's
much."
just like fucking jacked, and she's
Yeah.
like, "Don't talk to me!" And starts like fucking pushing her face through like brick wall or something.
Shut up, bitch! You're mine now.
Yeah, it's like,
This year,
I'm gonna sell your ass for 2 packs of cigs.
Barbie is back.
Oh, she's pissed.
Tom Hardy.
What is Ken? Oh, it's Barbie.
Yeah, that's Barbie.
Tom Hardy is Barbie. Oh, who's got to be Ken then? It's got to be some little
Chris Pratt.
as Ken.
He's still like zany and stuff.
Yeah.
He's still like, whoa,
Whoa.
it's funny. But he's involved in some serious crimes.
He is.
Serious, man.
Oh, is he? Is he not just going to be like abused by Barbie? Like,
Well, yeah, but that's what I mean. He has to do the crimes because he's so terrified of what Barbie
and
has
so
become.
in love. He's
Yeah.
so in love for some reason.
Kind of like a Harley Quinn Joker type thing.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Why isn't this happening? This better be what the 2017 movie
This
is.
better be what it is. It better not just be Barbie has to save the last pony, because I mean that could still be interesting, but only
From the glue factory.
from the glue factory. Like, she's part of Peter and she becomes this like super left wing, never shave your arm, dread out your hair, wear hemp motherfucker who fucking has a part-time job at the body shop on the weekends, but she's a professional writer.
Right, I got this. She works for Lush,
She works for Lush.
right? In the chemical testing thing, right?
Yeah.
Starts getting like into Peter and that crowd, but like starts getting extreme with it. Starts fucking making bombs in
Oh
the
my
Lush chemical
God.
factory, blowing up like government institutions. It's like a fucking
it's Fight
Expendables
Club.
type movie. Yeah, or well, without the schizophrenia. So it's kind of
It's
like
literally the same thing. They're making bombs with soap. So
yeah, that's such a cool plot hook. But
Yeah.
no, it's just let's just say like somehow for some reason Lush have like a load of shit to make napalm knocking about.
Oh god. Well, think about their bath bomb. Like, they could just mix their bath bombs in their gel or something like that. They could make napalm. You know what I mean? They're soapy gel things. That I love Lush, man. I'm just gonna come out there and say it. Like, most like super lefties are really annoying, but like whoever made Lush, man, good job, because it smells delicious in there, man. I could just spend my whole day in there.
Could you work there?
Yes. I couldn't work in the M&M shop. That shop smells like shit. Like,
Processed sugar,
just processed sugar just burning your nostrils every day.
yeah, that place is awful.
I remember reading a poem in English when I was younger. It was about a
as opposed to what, French, Italian.
haha, very funny, right? But it was about this guy who was like a commandant or something like that. But it was like there was but then he goes home to his kid, and it's like his kid doesn't see him as a monster, you know what I mean? It's like it's a weird like breakaway from his family and his job. There's this line, and it talks about like, I don't know, the stench of death clinging to his nostrils. And every time I walk past that M&M shop, I think about that line, just because it feels like it's just so sugary and thick. And it's just coating the inside of my nose, and I just feel. Ugh.
I know what that poem is.
Yeah.
It's about a guy. He's a commander in Auschwitz,
Yeah.
and he brings home his
it's like a
sweets
present
to his kid. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the poem. That's
and
the
it's
poem.
grim.
It's
that
fucking
poem.
gnarly. Makes you think, man.
What else have we got? Uncharted.
Yeah,
As
I
in
guess that means
the
the game. Yeah, because it's Sony, isn't it?
Yeah. The games are basically movies anyway. What with
Yeah.
the 80% QuickTime events.
And the fucking cutscenes that just
Yeah.
go on and on and on.
The Lamb, don't really care.
And Bad Boys 4,
And Bad
which
Boys
we
4, which is Bad Boys 3. Let's face it.
Well, we don't know that yet. It's not come out. Do you think James Cameron's going to be directing him? Probably not, right? He's
No,
probably
I
a
don't
bit
think
too
so.
busy with Avatar.
Well, yeah. To be
he's
fair,
working-
he's been busy with Avatar for the last, 3 years?
I think he's been busy with Avatar for the past 10 years. No, more than that. Because, interesting little fact, right? So, James Cameron's had like Avatar written since like 1998, right? And there was this book about films that came out around 1999, 2000, and there was
Yeah.
a page in it that was like films that will never ever fucking happen, and one of them was Avatar by James Cameron.
Shame
And-
it did happen, really. I still haven't seen Avatar.
Nah, like don't like. I think I fucked myself out a bit by watching it at home, right? Because I don't think it's meant to be watched at home. Because I watched it, I was like, meh, that was pretty lame. Like, it looked cool, but then I thought to myself, like, how fucking cool would that have looked, like 3D on an IMAX screen, like with the surround sound and shit. I think that's what it is. It's just like Titanic. It's just a bit like epic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like, I wish I'd seen the latest Godzilla movie in a cinema.
I saw it in a cinema.
Was it worth it?
Nah.
Okay. I love Godzilla, but like obviously watching it on a like a home screen with kind of average speakers is never going to give you the same kind
I mean,
of.
the action scene at the end was pretty cool, but I just felt like such a fucking drag getting into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know, it was really good in the cinema. The Raid 2.
I've not even watched the Raid 2. I mean, I think we started watching it at some point, but then we didn't finish it.
It's cracking, that movie.
Yeah.
But because you haven't watched it, let's just carry on. Right. Okay. Extra thought to add to the Barbie thing.
Mhm.
You've also got like raid style action scenes. So like,
Oh yeah, of course. Like
Yeah.
that was a given. Okay, yeah, that was a given.
like insane martial arts going on and just brutal. Like,
Is it
beatings
live
and shit.
action?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
obviously.
It has to add to the realism.
It's got to be like, I think Nolan I'd pick as a director for it.
Or Christopher Nolan. No, I'm gonna go U-Bowl.
Yeah, but you want it to be
Movie
good,
bowl.
right?
Yeah.
So I think Nolan could do a pretty good job of making it all like,
and just dark and
Dark.
shit. Or get Eli Roth.
yeah, or Zack Snyder.
Or Zack Snyder, yeah. Not Schneider, Snyder.
Snyder. He's pretty busy though, right now.
Yeah, he's
I
pretty
guess.
busy.
One
Eli
way of-
Roth, on the other hand, isn't. So we can get Eli
Yeah.
Roth. Eli Roth just made those Hostel movies, and then that was like it. So
Yeah, sweet.
yeah.
It's like a.
let's just
This-
leave it on this. Eli
Yeah.
Roth. If for some reason you're listening to this with whoever else, Mila Jovovich, if you're like both in the same room right now, Mila, you're Barbie, Eli Roth, you're directing, go on with it, and make me jizz blood. 'cause
Yeah, and
that's
pass it on to like Tom Hardy so you can get him in it.
because Tom Hardy's Barbie, isn't he? Not
Yeah.
sorry,
well,
Mila.
no, because she can be Barbie pre-prison.
Oh, and then he's Barbie post prison.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right then. It saves on like Miller, and think about it this way, Miller. It saves on you having to like bulk up. Again, you're already pretty bulky anyway, but we'll cover you up with some like girl clothes or something that you never wear. Just kidding. and then Tom, we're gonna have to cover you up something good. Oh no, we'll just let you rip the guns.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just let him rip
Like
the guns.
just his like bulky figure.
Yeah.
Like, so he basically looks like Bane, but if Bane was wearing just
A
like
summer
a
dress.
pink summer dress, yeah.
No,
So-
not summer dress. No, because he's been in prison. No, it would be kind of like a jumpsuit, but then like tied at the front with his arm, and then he's just wearing a tank top kind of thing.
Oh yeah, the tank top would have to have like be really low cut, like
Yeah.
bright pink with like a white jumpsuit or something with little like flowers stitched into the leg.
Yeah.
Sweet. This is looking solid. So we're gonna leave you with Tales of the Unexplained. What could be a better title for a song? Totally unplanned to end on. This is by Young Attenborough. It's on the same split as the Happy Accident song we played right at the start. So we're coming full circle. Again, that's on Don't Ask Records. You can find it on Bandcamp. You can find the record page on Facebook. And it was a really cool split. So go check it out. And thanks for listening. I've been Dean.
I've been Connor.
And I should just add one last thing. Fuck people saying we should do this shorter.
Yeah, boy. Don't tell us what to fucking do.
Don't fuck with the mob.